Tarkowski just behind. Picked up now by Coleman. Iwobi. Hammered behind, but Everton suggesting, and certainly Yerry Mina suggesting, that a hand was used to try and clear the initial cross.
A little bit awkward. He thought Aguirre was going to get to it, but it looks like maybe a head onto the arm, and he gets away with that. But Yerry Mina blazed over the top.
Rice with the pick-out pass for Sofal. Bowen now.
Natural central defender. He's playing left side of a back three and getting dragged out into those wide situations at times. You don't like playing as a centre-back up against a wide player like Bowen, but so far he's mastered that when he's needed. When Mikalenko's gone a little bit further forward, he's come over on the cover and dealt with it well.
Antonio. Paqueta. One-handed save by Pickford.
Still a good stop. There's plenty of dip and swerve on that. That's the position that they want Benrahma in. One of the few players to get his shots away quickly in this West Ham team.
Taken short by Bowen. Sofal. West Ham overcomplicating things. In by Emerson. West Ham in front. Jarrod Bowen makes the breakthrough. A lot of huff and puff and precious little from West Ham so far. But after Everton struggle to clear the corner, West Ham take full advantage.
Let's have a look as the ball comes in. No offside there. There's a little touch there. And Bowen's in on the end of it. There's the ball in. Little touch. Zoomer onto an Everton player, and Bowen just getting in there in front of everyone else to poke home. But I do think they're going to be checking it for an offside, a possible offside.
This could be Everton's get-out-of-jail card.
And it's okay.
Hear the noise, hear the roar. West Ham United are in front. Emerson. Antonio! Should have been two, perhaps. Free header, and he knows it.
Yeah, it would have been a difficult one for him to score. He's trying to head it back into the path of Bowen there, and it's the right thing to do, but he doesn't quite connect with it properly. Being in there where you need to be, but the header doesn't quite find him.
Gray. Iwobi. The ball has sprung out to Jarrod Bowen, and the break is on now for West Ham. Only Antonio ahead of him, and Antonio gets in ahead of Tarkowski, and he's away from Tarkowski. It's Bowen. It's 2 now for West Ham. Determination, seeing West Ham over the line there.
How ironic that he scored 2 goals this afternoon, but the link-up play was brilliant. Bowen to Antonio, he rides the tackle brilliantly, waits for Bowen to get in there. Maybe a little deflection on the cross, but Bowen's got in there at every opportunity, and you deserve goals if you keep getting in these areas. Slight deflection there, and a good finish again from Bowen.
Calvert-Lewin, a real threat in the air. He is the first to make his move. Mikalenko. Helped away by Rice. Iwobi off the post and out. And out for a corner kick. The deflection taking it beyond the reach of Fabianski.
Yeah, West Ham don't clear their lines here. Mikalenko just lobs it back into the area. Good header from Declan Rice going backwards, only to the feet of Iwobi. And there's that slight deflection. And I think it's Aguirre who just gets in the way there.
Good anticipation by Iwobi, realised that Aguirre wasn't going to complete the clearance. Yerry Mina. Onana. Garnegay. Turned aside by Fabianski. Really stretched the West Ham goalkeeper with that long-range attempt.
Good position again, got slightly on the half-turn. Yeah, fingertip, maybe it was just drifting wide. Maybe there's a little deflection there as well.
Paqueta mopping up for West Ham. Here's Aguirre. Now Emerson. Emerson on his way. picked out by Ben Rama. It's Emerson, but touched onto the crossbar by Pickford. Helped on the way by side Ben Rama.
Great touch by Ben Rama in the midfield area. That's a great stop from Pickford. He tipped that onto the crossbar, as you can see. There's nowhere to go but for goal from Emerson. He drives it really well.
A gap. Big chance.
But that's what I'm talking about with Everton. Surely that kind of delivery they'll be better served with.
Ben Rama. Now Bowen.
Done well to hold on to the ball there, Bowen. So far, we've gone ahead of him. He had really had nowhere to go, but he done really well to hold on to that.
Time for change and time for a West Ham debut for Danny Ings, signed yesterday from Aston Villa. It's a deal which will be worth the best part of £15 million. Mikel Antonio's certainly put in a shift. Played his part in West Ham's second goal just before the break, a second for Jarrod Bowen. He will be. Ben Rama. Now Rice. Rice skipping away from the challenge, looking to wrap it up and coming desperately close. Went for goal himself then when Jarrod Bowen was racing forward in support and might have been better placed.
Well, he broke here, Declan Rice, and this is what we haven't seen enough of him do. He's super at this, isn't he, Declan Rice? There's a little step over here. Danny Ings has gone a little bit early, has to go for goal, tries to clip it over Pickford as he's coming out, succeeds in doing so, but just drags it a little bit wide. And when Downs goes in there, Tony, he just frees up Declan Rice. Just got that bit of energy to cover a little bit more of the ground that Declan has to cover for sometimes for two people, so just frees him up now and again.
It's a massive win for West Ham and for David Moyes. The pressure mounting on Frank Lampard and the Everton board. The away support showing their displeasure at the London Stadium. David Moyes knows that he's still got a big job to keep West Ham out of the Premier League relegation zone, but it's a big 3 points. 2 first-half goals for Jarrod Bowen. Everton will point to the chance that they had before the break. Alex Iwobi with an effort which was turned against a post by Declan Rice. But Everton offered very, very little. There's going to be a big discussion in the boardroom, no doubt about that. The Everton followers have had their say. West Ham have had their say on the pitch, particularly Jarrod Bowen. At the London Stadium, it has finished West Ham United 2, Everton 0.